Welcome to our concert. We are excited to share our music with you tonight. This fall, we have been learning new notes and fingerings, counting more advanced rhythms, and becoming more independent players. Our musical selections give us the opportunity to show you how we are growing as musicians. Our first piece is Le Renaissance by George Frederick Handel. Handel is the best known for writing the Messiah, which includes the Hallelujah chorus. Tonight we will play Le Renaissance, meaning the rejoicing. It is part of this royal fireworks music, which was written for King George II in 1749. The king asked Handel to write music that could be played as fireworks were being set off to celebrate the end of the war. King George wanted this to be a big celebration and had a large wooden performance stage built for the musicians. The fireworks display ended up being far more exciting than planned. The stage caught fire and the event came to its end.
Handel's music was a huge success, even though the fireworks event was not. His music has stood the test of time and is still performed throughout the world nearly 300 years after it was written.
And now we present Le Renaissance.
We had as much fun pronouncing the title of that one in the last few months as we did playing it. Can you say it with us? La Renaissance. It works better if you put your hand in the air like this, right? Now raise your sauce.
We had more practice.
Christmas tree was arranged by John O'Reilly. He uses three familiar carols in this festive piece. Joy to the World was written by Isaac Watts in 1719 and has been recorded and performed hundreds of times.
Silent Night was written by Franz Gruber in 1818. It was performed for the first time on December 24th, 1818, with one singer and one guitar. It was very simple, studying for a beautiful song that has stood the test of time.
Christmas Treat ends with a familiar and upbeat carol, Deck the Halls. We hope these carols put you in the holiday spirit as you listen and maybe even hum along. Enjoy.
carol is a beautiful carol that is gentle, sweet, yet a melancholy lullaby. The carol was originally written in the 1500s and was part of a mystery play performed in Coventry, England.
Working on this piece has given us an opportunity to play in 3/4 time, work on balance between sections, and also play as expressively as we can. Listen to the interesting harmonies that the arranger, Ralph Ford, uses in this piece.
I shared a little something with the students this morning as we were rehearsing, and I debated whether I should share it with them or not. How many of you have heard the Coventry Carol before? Some of you maybe will recognize it when we play it, but I checked just to see about the history of it because it's a lullaby, but it has kind of a very melancholy, kind of mysterious, almost a haunting quality to it. So I went on the internet to find out where's this carol from, and as the girl said, it was used in a play back in the 1500s in Coventry, England. Well, the play is about the point in history 2 years after the birth of Christ, when King Herod, the king who is super jealous of this Jewish king that he's heard about, he decides that he is going to do away with every Jewish boy aged 2 and under, which is just horrible to think about. And that's what he did. This is to depict the lullaby that the moms would sing to their little boys, knowing this might be the last time she would hold them. So as we listened to it, and I shared that with the kids today, and then they played it, and they played it from here. It's difficult to play slow pieces with this age because it takes a certain level of maturity and it takes a lot of patience. But once they heard that today, that story, I hope they'll be able to give that same feeling as we play it for tonight. So it's really, really very beautiful. So we hope you enjoy, even though it's got a sad tinge to it, hope you enjoy Coventry Carol.
Tchaikovsky composed his ballet, The Nutcracker, in 1891. Since the story of the ballet takes place during a family Christmas celebration, it is performed around the world during this year. In the ballet, Clara receives a nutcracker that looks like a soldier from her uncle. Clara dreams that the nutcracker comes to life and takes her to a faraway land where they are entertained by dancers from around the world, where she dances lively and energetic.
To this day, the Nutcracker remains one of the most popular ballets, and it contains some of the most recognizable and best-loved holiday music.
To All a Good Night is a great holiday piece with a number of familiar tunes. It's opened with We Wish You a Merry Christmas, set in a march style.
Sucker Carol is not as well known. The lyrics to I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day were written by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, who wrote the words in 1864 after a very difficult time in his life. His son had sustained great injury in the Civil War, and his wife had died tragically in a fire accident. Wadsworth wrote the poem as a way to work through his grief. The melody is slow and somewhat sad, but at the same time it is filled with hope.
The last carol in this piece is Jingle Bells. Did you know that the Jingle Bells was originally written by James Lord Pierpont for a Thanksgiving program? The song was so well accepted that it was sung again on Christmas Day. Since then, it has become one of the most popular Christmas carols.
our last piece, I just want to say a couple of thank yous, and I did not grab my program, so I'm hoping I'll remember all of them that I have listed on there. So if you want to turn to I think it's in the back. Big thank you to our administration here at the middle school, who are very supportive and are okay with us thinking outside of the box every once in a while and trying some different things, and just for encouraging the kids to continue with their music. So we really appreciate our administration. To my music colleagues here in the building and in the other schools as well. It's a lot of fun to come to work with people that you enjoy. So thank you to them. And custodians here at the middle school are the greatest crew of people you would ever meet. They always have a smile on their face, even if we have a kind of a big challenging issue. They're always willing to help us out. One of our custodians even repaired a part on our vibraphone last year. We said, we're missing this metal part, so he went to Home Depot. I don't know how he did it, but he got it fixed. So, and they're always so willing to help us with moving things and so forth as well. So thank you to our custodians. Last, but certainly not least, so we want to thank you for encouraging your sons and daughters, nieces and nephews, grandchildren to continue with their music. So we're going to applaud for you. It's been really fun to get to know them this fall. I'll get to have them this year and next year as well, and I really enjoy having them for 2 years. It just gives me a little more time to connect with them. They make coming to work every day lots of fun. And it's always, you never know what's going to happen in middle school. And every day is different, and there's great variety, and they're just wonderful kids. So you should be proud of them. And with that, we'll introduce our last piece.
The Tempest is a quick driving piece which is fast and furious. It starts slowly with the clarinets and low brass, but don't be fooled because before long you'll hear bursts of sound from the entire band.
The flutes and clarinets introduce a quick rhythm, and then the saxophones and horns add a slower, smooth melody over the top that it creates a really neat effect.
This has been one of our favorite pieces to work on this year. We hope you enjoy listening to The Tempest as much as we enjoy playing it.